It's this time of year again. Thanksgiving is here. Thursday, all you have is turkey and family and hopefully no fist fights where the police need to come, which sometimes happen. But have your turkey, take a nap, and enjoy being around friends and family. Then go shopping on Black Friday. But there's also an annual event that happens every year in Indianapolis. It's called Starbase Indy. It is a Star Trek, STEM and Humanities convention that happens every year Thanksgiving weekend. So many things there. It is inspiring with groups with talking about science and technology and engineering and share information, workshops, just to get together and enjoy stuff that's not just science, but science fiction with Star Trek, Star Wars, anything that is just geeky and fun. And I was invited to come along. Now, Saturday was a horrible snowstorm, but luckily it cleared up enough for me to drive all the way up to Indianapolis. It was quiet. Everybody stayed home because of the snowstorm. So I went in, talked to a whole bunch of people, spoke to Ryan, who runs the show there, and had so much fun. And let me show you what kind of footage I got there. But before we get started, please comment, like, and subscribe for my channel. Help my channel grow. I appreciate each and every one of you. So with that being said, let's take a look at Starbase Indy.
Man, they even trucked out their car, man. That's freaking cool.
This year's convention is my baby.
Okay.
Put on with staff volunteers like Mogshell here. Hi. Yeah, but basically every year we elect a con chair who is responsible. The board. We have a board that oversees us.
Not a board, not a Borg.
Right, not a Borg, a board.
That would be horrible.
Right, and last year I was named con-chair parent for this year.
Okay.
I am responsible, the board oversights me, but I'm basically responsible for setting the budget for the convention, finding guests, programming, things of that nature, and then we filter on down to the staff, and they do a wonderful job about executing, filling in programming, and helping to where help is needed, but also trying to deliver and execute a good convention, as well as trying to find ways to tie in our theme.
Autographed by Shatner?
Not Chet, DeCandido.
Oh, George Takei.
Different pages, flip back.
I saw it said Shatner, so.
Yeah.
I do have his autograph in a photo, so. Ooh, a special. LaForge and Tasha Yar. Her figure doesn't stand up. It's because she's dead.
That's right.
I might take this. I gotta look at what the Jordan Forge one looks like. I have to see. I might take that one. So what you get?
These micro machines, all these different ships from all Star Trek. You know, everything
What
from.
is that? 97 maybe?
Yeah, it's very old, but yeah, you can get closer.
Oh yeah,
in on it.
because you got the DS9 on there too.
Terry was
The E.
looking for you this morning.
Uh-oh, you're in
Okay.
trouble.
And yeah, I saw it in the auction room, and you get the Enterprise A on top there.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, so I saw this in the silent auction room, and I said I was gonna bid on it, and I won.
Free coffee and food. So I got myself a bowl of chili. I'm gonna have this and try not to fart on people later.
We're getting things set up right now, but it's very sci-fi based. We have a captain's chair, we have, working turbo lift.
Oh wow. That is awesome.
To not only crafting this, but the set we use every year, it goes in storage and comes back out. And we have a team that actually puts it together, and they got down to a science.
Beautiful.
It's the old old school system, like close doors like this.
Oh.
And it actually takes two people, but you actually pull them apart like this.
Oh, that's cool.
One person this side, one person this side, and they manually open and close. So what we do is, we used to actually order shirts in stock. So pretty much people get on their website and they pre-order their shirts. What we decided to do is switch it up because we found our red shirt were working a lot, and so we brought our t-shirt vendor and he pressed the shirts live.
That makes sense.
Right,
that
right
reduces
there.
overstock.
Yeah, to help reduce overstock. Yeah, and they get it right away, and so residents don't have to worry about it. But people have been loving that. It's the first year we've done it.
I'm having flashbacks of what I could remember from Chronicon. I got myself a bottle of this, and let me tell you, there is not a taco that does not get this in my house. This is good stuff, and they got the book. That was funny. Ooh. Anything on a burger. Okay, I'm going to pet a chicken. Oh, she's making noise. She's like, I'm out of here, dude. Don't touch me. So soft.
And because you pet the chicken, you get an accomplishment
Oh,
sticker.
cool. I pet a chicken. That is awesome. And I'm going to say, this is the most peculiar chicken I've seen.
It's kind of
Not that
unique.
I'm around chickens a lot. You know,
It's a
I'm used
unique
to
fancy
seeing
girl.
like the white.
Yeah, your typical
Don't
egg-laying
get
chicken.
exactly. Do not get too close, or I'm going to chase your butt across the yard. That happened to my daughter once. Leia's Vacation, KK, Nugget, the space chicken. That's awesome.
And then I write sci-fi, fantasy, and horror for adults.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Dark, snarky books for adults, cute, fluffy books for kids.
I'm into both.
They do, yeah, those aren't great for me.
Oh my goodness. That is like the funkiest, coolest looking crown I've ever seen. In this world of Trek, I found a Wars. I just realized your shirt is not a Star Wars shirt.
That's right.
That is hysterical.
Like that?
That is awesome. So the 3POs is like a Star Wars sci-fi themed band.
Yeah, we played last night. So we do originals, and then we also do parodies of like 80s and 90s songs about Star Wars.
Micronauts.
Yeah.
I literally just bought a collection and it had almost every issue
Oh, really?
of the
No kidding.
Micronaut series in it.
Nice. Yeah,
What?
those little ones down there are Super 7 newly issued.
Yeah, they're the reissues, yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the originals.
Yeah. So this one is one of the Micromen from Japan, both of these actually. Pretty rare stuff.
Cool.
Then we've got Arden, which is a sort of a similar line in Japan under the Micromen brand.
Toys R Us exclusive.
Yep. I always loved those though,
Oh
even
my
as a
gosh.
little kid, you know. Probably never seen that guy
Vader
before.
Shogun Warrior.
Have you ever seen him before?
No.
It is a Space Mars Darth machine.
Oh my God.
So you notice even the box art mimics
Star Wars. Oh yeah, mimics that. Yeah.
and then they also made a C-3PO.
That is
Those
hysterical.
guys are very rare to find.
There's a guy named Anthony in Froggy Flips. He just gets a kick out of the bootleg.
You know, these, even though they are
Kind of
knockoffs, the figures are actually super solid. Like, he is heavy. And he's got a drill, and he's got his laser sword and a cloth cape.
I love the Shogun Warrior though. That's cool.
Yeah, this one's
I also got a
vintage.
big. I also got a whole collection of
The comics.
Of the comics as
Yep.
well.
Mhm. You know, they wanted to have like these guys in it too, and they couldn't get the licensing at the time, so they ended up having
Create
Raideen and
yeah.
Vanguard Ace and Combatrix.
Beowulf, such a violent name for such a good baby.
We like him a little bit.
Yay! Tell me about your
Hi,
band.
yeah, we're Red Rum. We are a pirate folk band, space pirates. We'll be playing today at 2
This
o'clock.
weekend.
Yeah, for this weekend. Yeah. A lot of times we play at Renaissance fairs, but we also do science fiction conventions like Starbase Indy.
Yes.
It's our first time here.
This is my first time here too.
Yeah.
I really thought those were rocks. It looks like coal. Donut. This entire place smells like nerd sweat, but you come over here and it smells nice.
Glad to hear that.
Kinky. Hi, you're wearing pajamas. So you're Keith.
Yes, I am Keith.
That is- So this is all the stuff you've written?
This is some of the stuff.
Some
I've
of the
written.
stuff. Oh, super.
This is what I've written that fits on the table,
Oh, gotcha.
and that I have available. I mean, I've been doing this for 30 years.
Bought a
So,
book from you.
Probably. Certainly sounds like something I do.
Hold on. The Spider-Man reminded me and from Comic-Con a couple years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was sort of like a Dresden File kind of thing, detective in New York City.
Probably this one.
That could be it. It was like the first book in the middle. They're like, well, here I am fighting a monster on the Sabbath.
Unicorn, but yes.
Unicorn, yes.
Yeah. Spending Shabbat fighting a unicorn. That's the book. Yes.
Yeah, you got a new cover.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. It probably was I switched publishers.
Oh, okay.
And the new publisher put a much better cover on it.
That is an
and
awesome
this
cover.
is the sequel to it.
Oh, wow. Now, is he a golem?
He has to deal with a golem.
Okay,
in the book.
cool.
So
This book, it is 50 poems that I have written about all the reasons why I'm still here. And in the back, there is a full list of all of the global crisis and suicide helplines. And I hope that with my book, that it can help people find a reason to stay.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
Too many people nowadays don't have that kind of support.
I know. It's sad. It really is. And there's a lot of people who are very alone. And I hope that this can help someone.
Beat of Broken Wings.
Yes.
And you're Jeffrey Lee, right?
Yes, that is
Nice
me.
to meet you.
He is. He's not actually from my books, but he's from a book that was an inspiration for this book.
What is the Beat of Broken Wings?
So it is YA science fiction. It is about pilots who are minors that are forced into a combat situation. So they're forced to learn how to fight. It's inspired by like X-Wings from Star Wars, that type of stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's inspired a lot by Skyward from Brandon Sanderson, which is what this is from.
I saw I was standing across the room and saw Drendel. At first I thought it said Dresden. I'm like, oh, but it's not. Short story collection. And you are B.T. Lytle. I knew I was going to mispronounce it. I'm sorry.
Normally, if it sounds close, I'll. Yes, it's a series. The short story collection and the prequel novella here are standalone optional, and then they do tie into books 1, 2, and 3. I have 4 more planned, and the 4th book is in the works. It's just taking its time.
Yeah, you just don't take the George R.R. Martin kind of time.
Oh, I still have at least a decade before I'm there.
I had so much fun there. I learned some stuff and I spoke to a whole bunch of people, and it was so good, embracing science and technology, science that works, science for the future. And it was so much fun speaking to everybody that I got an opportunity to talk to. Now, let me show you some of the stuff I got. First, I got an opportunity to speak to Demetrius Witherspoon, director of the Submerge universe. Now, I'm gonna make sure that's in frame. This is a CD case with all 5 of the Submerge universe movies. It is a series of movies that he directed, and I've seen some of the footage. I am really looking forward to watching this. He also has a comic adaptation of it, which I actually purchased at the Indiana Comic-Con just last year. So I love the comic. I am looking forward to watching the Submerge universe. There was quite a few writers there, but the only book that I got is Death EXE Has Stopped Responding. This is written by Jacqueline, I'm going to screw up her name, I'm sorry, Monterino, and it is about making sure you hang around, that life is not so bad that you need to take yourself out. And I haven't read the whole thing, but I did get to read. This has a bunch of poetry and stories that she wrote. And the first thing, I'm gonna put my old man glasses on so I could read this to you. Reaper's HR complaint. It says, Death knocks. I don't answer. He files paperwork. Client refuses to cooperate. Guess I'm unlikable. File this under still here. Mental health is very important. If you're not feeling like you should, please see somebody. Do not be quiet. Do not try to tough it out. We love you and we want you here. This has some great stories in it to help and support. And please, if you're feeling depressed this time of year, please go out and talk to someone and talk to family. Don't keep it bottled up. Your mental health is very important and I need you here. As you saw, there was not a lot of comic books there. In fact, there was only a few trade paperbacks of Star Wars with Boba Fett and Jango Fett, and I did not pick those up. But I did buy a couple of toys. Now, I purchased this. This was a giveaway that you were only able to get through Toy Fair magazine. This is a Geordi LaForge figure from the episode Identity Crisis on The Next Generation. I will put a picture of him here. This is what he looked like. That was like, I felt bad for him having to wear that, but that's what's in this box. It's sealed. I am not gonna open it. I'm tempted to open it, but I'm not gonna open it right now. But I got this figure. This was only $10. And also for $10, also Geordi LaForge, I got this Gloob. This is the first action figure series to come from The Next Generation. This is a Geordi LaForge. It is in amazing condition. The corners are really sweet. I love it. It is going to go. I have a section over here for stuff that's not Thing. So this is going to go with the collection with this right next to it, whether or not I open it or not. I want to thank everybody from Starbase Indy that welcomed me with open arms. I had such a great time. And I want to thank you for sitting here and listening to me talk about nerdy crap. There's a million things on YouTube you could be watching right now, but you decided to sit down and watch my fluffy butt talk about all things nerdy, science, and geeky, and I appreciate. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Help my channel grow, and share it with a friend if you want. I can't talk. But thank you for watching. Now go out and look for comic books in the wild. Garage sales, flea markets, church bazaars, anywhere but where you can find comics or at your local comic book store. Support your local comic book store. And remember, reading comic books is still reading. Later, y'all.